This review has been approved by Lord Carnage.
Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room, coming to you from outer space for the review of a Japanese Nintendo GameCube. Which is a lot like my regular GameCube, except it speaks Japanese, and it's far more polite.
Yo, I've got a sweet box, and contained within is the Japanese Nintendo GameCube. The GameCube has region encoding, and this one plays Japanese games. But it looks exactly like my other Nintendo GameCube. How am I supposed to tell the difference between this and my standard US GameCube? Well, we'll put some stickers on there. This GameCube is wholly equipped for performance and ready to play games like this one. I love the Kururin series. And we've also got some Gundam over here. Japanese GameCube games. That's right, opening up a world of new games. Now, I've previously reviewed the Nintendo GameCube. It's a great game system with a terrific library of games, and it has a handle, so you can carry it around. I really don't care for the styling, but I do like that you can punch people with the GameCube. Not bad. And this one is wholly equipped, which means it's obviously the Japanese one. Now, this came from Keenan in Washington, who also sent this nice drawing. Too awesome to draw, yet you drew it, nonetheless. This is a Vectrex that has a Jar Jar seeking flamethrower. I love that dude, that's awesome. Sega Vectrex 32X expansion module, need that, Cosmic Carnage. On the Vectrex, of course, we have the Sega Power Strip. I love the Sega Power Strip. And Magnavox Vectrex Laserdisc add-on. Yeah, this needs to go on the wall. That's terrific. Well, this is kind of a disappointment compared to this. How do you want me to go from this thing to the GameCube? Come on. The Japanese GameCube has a fan on the side of it, 4 controller ports, 2 memory card slots, and you insert games on top here. Games like this. Then you play said games and have a good time. The question is, should you buy a Japanese GameCube? Well, the short answer is check the internet for the Japanese exclusives. Are they games that you want to play? And there really is no long answer because that's pretty much just the answer. I don't always play Japanese GameCube games, but when I do, I read some manga beforehand, just to get in the mood. Okay, now I'm all set. And I have the Japanese GameCube because it says Holly on the front. See? Here's an instruction manual. And this will work with your basic GameCube accessories, controllers, AV cables, and power supply. So, let's plug this thing in and play some awesome games.
Woo! Number 1.
The GameCube has a lot of great games, and most of the big ones that you know about were released pretty much everywhere in NTSC or PAL in Japan, but there are Japanese exclusives like this one, Kururin Squash. And this is the only reason you need to get a Japanese GameCube right here. All of these games are great, and this one's bigger and louder, and you can punch things. It's amazing. Love it. You're looking for Resident Evil 4, F-Zero,
Yes!
Zelda, yeah, you can get those anywhere, but Kururin Squash, you'll need a Japanese GameCube. How about these Gundam games I've got here? Yeah, they're Japanese exclusives, too, but if you look through the list of GameCube games on Wikipedia, for example, you'll see there's not quite as many must-have Japanese games as, say, the Sega Saturn library, for example. But hey, good news, if any of these games look cool, the Japanese GameCube is really cheap.
Is that good? That looks good, I think. Yes! 43%. Reminds me of French class.
Bonjour.
Truth be told, I haven't figured out how to play the Gundam games yet, but Kururin Squash is easy to pick up and play and tons of fun. Full review of that coming soon. And I've got a big classic game room shout out and thank you to send to Keenan from Woodland, Washington. Thank you, Keenan, for the GameCube and the Kururin games. They're great.